welcome to this year's Zuquap Studios Halloween Spooktacular.
The theme of this year's Spooktacular is monsters. Over the course of the next 3 sketches, you will be visited by 3 otherworldly creatures of the night.
And, if you're lucky, at the end there might even be a 4th monster.
We have a lot to get through tonight, so let's get started.
The name of this first sketch is called
The Fish. Sad, isn't it?
But that might not be the real ending. Why don't we check back in at the end and see what really happens to our hero. But for now, I think it's time to introduce the next sketch. And this sketch is a little bit different. It's participatory.
As a member of the audience, you will play a key role in defeating the monster. So don't be afraid and pay attention. It's called the Shadow Man.
And that concludes my presentation on the Shadow Man. Any questions?
Yes. Would you mind repeating your entire presentation from the beginning?
Not at all. The Shadow Man came to me when I was 8 years old. It was a normal night, until it wasn't. There he was, against the wall, the Shadow Man. I was afraid, but I also thought, he is a shadow. He is not of this world. He cannot hurt me. But then he picked up the knife. Before I knew what was happening, he cut off my arm. And and I haven't had an arm ever since. After that day, I dedicated my whole life to researching how to defeat the Shadow Man. I discovered that certain frequencies can disrupt the Shadow Man's stoichiometry, effectively shutting down the mitochondria.
The powerhouse of the cell.
Can you shut the fuck up?
And thus, the culmination of my research, why you are all here today. The sound that can stop the Shadow Man is the human scream.
A scream?
Yes, but it has to be a genuine scream. 10,000 people have been too embarrassed to scream, and they let the Shadow Man cut off their arms with a knife.
Is that what happened to your arm? Shut up.
The only way to stop the Shadow Man is to scream. Scream as loud as you can. It's scientifically proven.
Proven by science.
Dude.
And be careful! The Shadow Man can attack you from anywhere. Even through technology. From thousands of miles away.
Now, Doctor, let's say, hypothetically, at this very moment, the Shadow Man attacked you. How would you respond?
Well, let's see. I'd probably say something like... Ah! It's the Shadow Man! Look out! You have to scream! Scream right now! Scream real loud! I'd probably say something like that. And that concludes my presentation on the Shadow Man. Any questions?
Yes. Would you mind repeating your entire presentation from the beginning?
Not at all. The Shadow Man came to me when I was 8 years old.
And that just keeps repeating like 3 or 4 more times, but I don't think they need to see that.
No, they get the picture.
But I am actually curious, Blair, when the Shadow Man appeared, did you scream?
Well, Bryce, I'm always screaming.
I think it's time to introduce the next sketch, and this sketch is the scariest of all of them. Why don't you tell them about it, Blair?
It's about 2 boys who venture into an unknown and terrifying place and awaken something ancient and sinister.
And be warned, this sketch has absolutely no CGI in the entire thing.
No.
Everything you're about to see actually happens, so don't think about that too much. This sketch is called The Skull King.
So my aunt hired us to catch a rat in her attic.
And why am I filming?
Well, back in the 60s, they used to do a bunch of creepy cult stuff in here, I guess. We might catch something spooky.
Oh.
Does that have a flashlight on it?
Yeah.
It's one rat, in and out. You get this. So, welcome to the attic.
What does that smell?
You know, it's just that attic smell.
It smells like a sewer or something.
I don't know. You hear dripping?
What?
You hear dripping, like water dripping.
Yeah.
I think I heard the rat. It keeps going.
What?
It keeps going back here. There's like a hole or something.
Blair? Blair? What the? Where are we? Blair, where are we? Bats. Wait, what? We were just in the attic. What is that?
It's not moving. What the hell is that?
We were just in the attic.
It's good. It's on me. It's on me. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Take me home. Take me home. I think we found a clearing. What should we do? I don't know. Been down here for like 4 hours. There might be an exit over there. Yeah, let's go that way. Did you hear that? I think so. It sounded like it was down there. Dude, we're back. We're back in the attic.
Scary stuff, I tell you. You couldn't pay me to go down there with all those bats.
But that was you. You were the actor in that video.
Exactly. You didn't pay me!
Okay, why don't we move on? And as we move on, we can move back to the fish sketch. Remember, that guy was in the stomach? He was not having the best time, and
No,
I'm curious
sir.
to see where he ends up.
Me too.
So here it is, the ending of
The fish.
The Fish. So in the end, he died.
Yes, but isn't death the spookiest ending of all?
And speaking of endings, it is now the end of the Zuquap Studios Halloween Spooktacular! You've made it. All 3 sketches, all 3 separate monsters. But remember what I said at the beginning. That if you made it to the end, there might be a 4th monster, and it just so happens there's a 4th monster right here.
It's right here!
Under this red sheet.
In this very room!
In this room, right now. So why don't you put the little ones to bed, because this is the scariest monster of all. This is kind of what the whole Spooktacular has really been about, so
If you've been paying attention, you'll already know what it is.
exactly. Do you think it's time, Blair? Do you think they're ready for it?
It doesn't matter if they're ready or not, because here it comes!
It's happening.
1,
The 4th monster is...
2, 3!
Oh, I bet you didn't expect this was a Easter video. Well, it is. I bet you thought it was a Halloween video. You thought it was a Halloween video the whole time. But in reality, the 4th monster was the Easter Bunny. Just look at him. Look at your face. Oh my God, because it's an Easter video. But I just want to wish you a happy Easter, not a happy Halloween. Happy Easter!
Easter-tacular! Fooled you, it's actually Easter Bunny eggs hiding in your home. Jesus, you know he is risen. Hope you don't watch this alone.
Dear Lord, please smile down upon us on this Easter Sunday and give us the grace to find all of your beautiful tasty, colorful bunny eggs.
Watch Zoo, 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 Zoo.